Hello and welcome to the Joy Corner. I'm Carol DeChaine, your intuitive spiritual guide for practical matters. And today, it's a rather interesting affirmation. It is, my life is more and more in alignment with my life purpose. Our life purpose is something that usually is just out of reach. So many people don't know what theirs is. And I think it's because we try and make it so difficult. We try and make it some grandiose thing that we're supposed to be doing, but really it doesn't have to be. Mine is about it's connecting and helping other people find their joy. That is my life purpose. And sometimes a life purpose will change once you've done it for a while, and all of a sudden you find, oh, that feels like the door is shut. I'm done with that. Now it's about something else. So connecting to my joy by helping others connect to theirs. And this is something that you can do in many different ways, of course. So it's not about your job and that's your life purpose. It's about the reason behind your job, which is why so many men, I think, they die right after, at least in the past, right after they retired, they would die because they felt their purpose was completed. But their purpose could keep going in a different way. Maybe in a way, if you were to help people do something and you're a firefighter or something, maybe your job then or your life purpose would shift. Just it's the same purpose, it's just that you shift it a different way that it shows up. So maybe you volunteer into helping people at a community center, or you do something different, but it's still the same purpose. Or perhaps you do find a second purpose in life, which is not as obvious or as often as it has been, where you keep the same one. So let's just go ahead. This time, as always, breathe in, say the affirmation with me, and then feel it running through your bones as your truth this moment. Suspend any disbelief that might be there, no matter what your subconscious may say to you. Your limiting beliefs may pop up, which is great, actually, but you don't want to give them any value or any weight while you're doing the affirmations. Then go back and look at it later, whatever popped up, and say, okay, oh, thank you, by the way, what did you say? Okay, subconscious, this is what you're telling me. Thank you. This is great information. May not be true anymore. And by the way, yeah, this isn't true. You can let it go. Or by the way, this is a new way of doing it. We're going to try it this way. But thank you for letting me know. For the warning, maybe. It's like an early warning system sometimes where we go, it could be bad. Yeah, alarm system's going off, and you're going, okay, well, but it was just a drill. We're fine. So maybe that's kind of what happens. So this is what we're going to say. My life is more and more in alignment with my life purpose. All right, so close your eyes, get settled, and we're going to say, my life is more and more in alignment with my life purpose. All right, here we go. My life is more and more in alignment with my life purpose. Now breathe it in, feel it, and then we're going to say it again. My life is more and more in alignment with my life purpose. Breathe it. Feel it all the way to your toes and your fingertips. And then one last time. My life is more and more in alignment with my life purpose. And how does that feel? Let it feel going like your truth through your brain, through your cells, down to your toes and your fingers. And don't let life purpose feel like it's impossible. If that's one of your limiting beliefs, realize that it's actually a very simple thing. I can walk people through it to help them find what have they been doing this lifetime, what makes them feel the best about themselves. And those are the things that generally are a life purpose. And people go, that's it? It's that easy? That's ridiculous. How come I didn't know this all this time? And you can be 80 or 90 and still not know what it is. And then go, oh my God, I've either been living it all this time, or why didn't I know that's what it is what I usually get. How come I didn't know that? Because it was too obvious. And how you perceive and how you proceed with the life purpose is a whole nother thing. It depends on what it is and how you proceed with it. So allow yourself to be aware when things come up, what it is, and do you feel in alignment with it or do you feel out of alignment? And that will help. So until next week, thank you for joining me. I hope that anytime you listen to these, that if you feel they're not ain't right for you, you either reach out to me and I can help you find the right one for you, or you just adjust the wording, or you look and you find a different one from the Joy Corner that might be a little more in alignment with, using that word a lot today, with who and what you want to be. Until next week, just know that you are more than enough to have that ultimate being step forward that you want to be, the person you want to be, and what you want to have and be in this lifetime. Until next week.